top 10 money lessons I wish I knew sooner. Money doesn't come with a manual. Most of us learn the hard way, by making mistakes, feeling stuck, and wondering why nobody ever taught us this stuff in school. But here's the truth: your financial future depends less on how much you earn and more on what you understand. The decisions you make today, even the small ones, will echo for years. And the worst part, some of the most important money lessons only show up after you've already paid the price. That's why I'm sharing the top 10 money lessons I wish I knew sooner. Lessons that would have saved me stress, time, and thousands of dollars. Whether you're in your 20s, 30s, or even 50s, these insights can completely change how you handle money and how money handles you. Lesson 1: money flows to clarity, not confusion. If you're not clear on where your money is going, it's already leaving you. One of my biggest mistakes was living with vague awareness. I thought I was good with money just because I paid my bills on time. But I wasn't tracking spending, setting goals, or reviewing anything. Once I got intentional, categorizing expenses, setting budget caps, reviewing monthly summaries, everything changed. Clarity attracts progress. Confusion leads to chaos. Track, plan, review. Clarity is power. Lesson 2: saving alone won't make you rich. For years, I thought saving was enough. I'd stash money in a low-interest savings account and feel good about it, until I realized inflation was silently eating it. Saving is the foundation, but it's not the finish line. You must invest, even if it's small amounts, even if it feels scary. Compound growth is real. $1 invested today is worth far more than $1 saved and untouched for a decade. Learn how to make your money work for you, not just sit there doing nothing. Lesson 3: you can't out-earn bad money habits. It doesn't matter if you make $30,000 or $300,000 a year. If your habits are trash, your bank account will reflect that. I've seen people with six-figure incomes living paycheck to paycheck, and people earning half that building wealth quietly. Why habits? Spending less than you earn, investing consistently, avoiding impulse buys, reviewing finances monthly. Money isn't about what you make, it's about what you keep. Discipline will always outperform income without control. Lesson 4: debt is a sneaky thief. I used to think debt was just part of life. A little credit card balance here, a car loan there, no big deal, right, wrong. Debt robs you of future choices. It ties your money to the past instead of your future. Once I saw how much I was paying in interest for stuff I barely remembered buying, I knew something had to change. Pay down high-interest debt fast. Avoid lifestyle debt. Use credit wisely, not emotionally. Freedom begins when payments end. Lesson 5: lifestyle creep is real and it's dangerous. When I got my first raise, I upgraded everything: new phone, nicer clothes, better apartment. I deserved it, right? The problem: every time I earned more, I spent more. I wasn't building wealth, I was just upgrading my expenses. It's called lifestyle creep, and it's subtle. The fix: lock in a lifestyle that's a step below your income. Treat raises like wealth, building opportunities, not shopping sprees. Invest the difference. That's how you get ahead. Lesson 6: automating your finances is a game changer. Willpower is weak, systems are strong. I used to rely on memory to save or invest, and guess what? I'd forget, delay, or wait until next month. Once I started automating everything: savings, investing, bills, my finances improved dramatically. No more missed payments, no more oops, I forgot to invest. Automation removes emotion and excuses. Set it once, let it run. Review quarterly. Your money should work while you sleep, literally. Lesson 7: investing isn't optional, it's essential. For too long, I thought investing was for rich people or finance nerds. It hear terms like index funds, compound interest, FFs, and zone out. But here's the deal: the longer you wait to invest, the harder you'll have to work later. Time is your biggest asset. Even $50 a month can grow massively over 20 years. Learn the basics. Stick to long-term strategies. Don't chase hype. The earlier you start, the easier the journey becomes. Lesson 8: emergency funds are not optional. I didn't have an emergency fund when I needed it most. When life hit me, medical bills, job change, unexpected car issues, I had to rely on credit cards. It created a debt spiral I'm still climbing out of. Never again. Your emergency fund is your first line of defense. 6 months of living expenses tucked away in a high-yield savings account. It's not for vacations. It's not for wants. It's your financial life jacket. And trust me, you will need it eventually. Lesson 9. Your friends can influence your finances. It's uncomfortable to admit, but your circle matters. I used to hang out with people who lived for the weekend, spent recklessly, and laughed at the idea of budgeting. Guess what? I started copying them, even when I couldn't afford it. Your habits are contagious. If you're surrounded by people who save, invest, talk about money goals, your mindset changes. You don't need to ditch your friends, but you do need to protect your future. Normalize talking about wealth. Find people who inspire progress, not pressure you to spend. Lesson 10. Your money story can be rewritten. I used to believe I was just bad with money, that I wasn't meant to be wealthy, that money was stressful, complicated, or somehow evil. But every belief I had was shaped by experiences, not facts. Once I started learning, unlearning, and applying, my entire relationship with money changed. You don't have to stay stuck. You don't have to repeat your parents' mistakes. You don't have to be ashamed of your past. Your money story is not final unless you refuse to rewrite it. Looking back, I wish someone had sat me down and told me these truths. It would have saved me years of frustration, but maybe that's why you're here. Maybe this is your turning point, the moment you realize that financial freedom isn't about luck or background. It's about knowledge, habits, and action. So here's the bottom line. These 10 money lessons aren't just advice, they're a roadmap. Every one of them can move you closer to the life you want. The question is, will you apply them or just scroll past? Here's your challenge. Pick one of these lessons and act on it today, whether it's automating your savings, tracking your spending, or starting a $25 investment in an index fund. Take the first step. Don't wait for the right time. The right time is now. If this video gave you an aha moment, hit that like button, drop a comment, and tell me which of these lessons hit hardest for you. Let's build a real conversation around money habits that actually change lives. And don't forget to subscribe for weekly money truths, strategies, and stories that will help you grow smarter, not just richer.